There is a very specific moment at which all of my independent woman energy exits my body, and it is when I am confronted with the airport baggage claim. I want nothing to do with the humiliating ritual of performing a tiny but very awkward feat of strength in front of an airplane full of strangers. I traveled by myself this weekend, which I seldom do, and I was reminded that when I'm with my husband, I am fully exempt from this scenario. I flee the scene and sit on a bench and disassociate until the situation has concluded because I find it unbearable. But I was by myself. My brain became immediately useless and forgot the suitcase that we purchased and packed for this trip. I packed a smallish, pale pink hard-sided suitcase, and as the conveyor belt started moving, a medium-sized bubblegum pink suitcase emerged, and my brain was like, is that ours? I live in fear that I will wrestle someone else's suitcase off of that simultaneously too short but also too tall conveyor belt to find out that I've done an attempted robbery and put it back on. I would fake my own death. The dream is that your bag is the very first bag that emerges, but I've never seen anybody take the very first bag. It may be a decoy at this point. If you've ever been the very first bag to come out of the baggage claim, please tell me in the comments because I'm very skeptical that this scenario has even ever occurred. Also, those of you traveling with like a black medium-sized nondescript roller suitcase, what does this scenario feel like for you? I would vomit. This would feel like the most heinous form of gambling to me, to have to look at 4,000 of the exact same suitcase emerge from that little flappy thing and have to try to discern which one contains my undergarments. Alternately, my normal suitcase, if we go on a long trip, is a giant sunshine yellow hard-sided suitcase, which feels very fun and cheerful and whimsical when I'm entering the airport, but feels like an attention-seeking school bus when it's coming out of the conveyor belt, which is another reason that I make my husband do it.